As a professional trader and investor, I tend to be a student of the financial markets. I'm going to present a series of reports on this TikTok channel regarding the economic outlook with supporting commentary from the experts. I'm also going to discuss the best ways to weather the storm and how I'm setting up personally to participate in the greatest transfer of wealth in history. In this first installment, I'm going to focus on the overall economy with commentary from John Rubino. If you appreciate these reports, please like, follow, and share. And I also like to hear your thoughts and questions in the comments section.
Commercial real estate, especially office buildings, are kind of imploding right now. And that is going to hit bank balance sheets and income statements very hard. So banks are pulling back from lending. Bank credit, which almost never completely goes negative, has gone negative for only the second time in decades here. And now consumers are maxed out. More and more people are putting their day-to-day lives on credit cards, which means they're carrying balances that charge 25%. And last but not least, student loan payments are starting up again, which means the people who've been just scraping by, putting their lives on credit cards, now have an extra $500 or so that they've got to come up with somehow, some way, and they're probably just going to put that on credit cards too. So add it all up and you get falling consumer spending, banks in big trouble, sections of the real estate industry in very big trouble, and that means recession. You know, you can't have a growing economy with all of those things happening. The U.S. government is running crisis-level deficits, which it is right now, and borrowing that money and then having to pay interest on it. We're in a financial death spiral where the debt goes up, the interest costs on the debt go up. That raises the debt even further, which raises the interest cost even further, and you just spiral out of control. And we are there now. You know, the U.S. debt is 33.5 trillion or some crazy number like that. It's growing by 1.7 trillion a year, and $1 trillion of that is interest costs, which are rising as the overall debt goes up. And now you throw in this incredibly reckless military spending in the guise of foreign aid, and you get a society that has completely lost control. And that's where we are now. We are in the blow-off stage of a 70-year credit super cycle. And those things do not end with a whimper. They certainly don't end with a soft landing. They end with a bang. And that's where we are. And the bang is going to be centered on the currency. Because people are going to look at this and they're going to think, Jesus, do I really want to hold the bonds of a country that's destroying its